Hey, what's going on folks, my name's Gray, this is Video Holocaust, and today I review a very special movie. And unless you can't read, you already know, it's the John Woo classic, A Better Tomorrow.
And as this is a special episode, it's only right I take a look at a special release with this, the 2-disc Ultimate Edition, which features among other things, Crossings, a documentary on John Woo, as well as interviews with John Woo and Chow Yun-fat. Also included is the obligatory audio commentary by self-styled Hong Kong film expert and former editor of Impact magazine, Bay Logan. So folks, are you ready for a movie that was described by Neo magazine as an absolute classic, much imitated, never surpassed? I hope so, because this is my review of A Better Tomorrow. The word classic is all too often bandied about when talking about certain movies, but in the realm of action cinema, the term classic simply does not do A Better Tomorrow justice. Monumental might be a more appropriate adjective for the film that introduced to the world the brilliance of its director John Woo and made an icon out of its star Chow Yun-fat. But included in the mix is Shaw Brothers legend T. Lung, whose own career was resuscitated by a commanding performance, and rounding out the cast was Cantopop Batty Boy Leslie Cheung. Now, the difficulty in reviewing a film like this is people watching will generally fall into two groups. You'll have those who know the movie and want to see some classic scenes, and those who've never heard of it and have clicked this video out of curiosity. If you're from the latter camp, then hang your head in shame. Only joking. Come in, give me your coat, pull up a chair. I'm going to tell you a story of loyalty, honour, revenge and betrayal in the movie that was first and is foremost in the genre of heroic bloodshed. On paper, you'd be forgiven for thinking that this is just another in a never-ending procession of overly stylized action flicks from Hong Kong. But A Better Tomorrow is so much more than that. T. Lung plays Ho, head of a counterfeiting ring, who keeps his younger brother Kit in the dark as to what he does, even enrolling him into the police force to ensure he walks the right path in life. But when what should have been a routine transaction goes tits up, Ho surrenders, ordering his yellow belly underling to Scarpa. When Mark, played by the coolest man to don a pair of Alain Delon sunglasses, Chow Yun-fat, discovers his best friend's fate, he smells a rat and takes revenge on behalf of his mate in a scene that has become legendary in its own right. Years pass, and Ho is released from prison, where he tries to reconnect with his younger brother, who is now a fully qualified popo. Anyway, long story short, Mark is now a cripple, mistreated by all and reduced to washing cars for the syndicate. So Ho decides to put things right by teaming up with his brother by another mother, Mark, and rob the organisation who've profited in their fall from grace. Kit also gets involved, and what follows is one of the greatest shootouts in cinema history. It's hard to imagine that this film very nearly didn't happen. No one wanted to touch a project with John Woo attached. He was considered box office poison after a string of high-profile flops. But this small independent movie with almost no hype or promotion behind it would revolutionise cinema to the point where its influence is still being felt in Hollywood to this day. And whatever you think of John Woo's American output, his Chinese movies have cemented his name as the godfather of gun fu. And A Better Tomorrow is where it all began. A classic in every sense, and one of my all-time favourite action movies. Oh, quick point of interest. The man seated on the right is none other than the film's producer and director of more than his fair share of classic movies, Sue Hark. I bring this up because I'm going to be reviewing a few of them in the coming weeks. So, my name's Gray, this has been Video Holocaust. If you enjoyed my review of A Better Tomorrow, then why not share, like, comment and subscribe. So thanks for watching, I'll have some more videos up soon. Laters.